This week on my crochet vlog, I don't quite have a completed baby elephant to report. In fact, I have a box full of parts. So I had the realization as I was working on the baby elephant, and I was working so hard to get it done so I could be able to show it for my vlog today. And I kept working and working on the ears. And it took me 3 tries to get it to the size I want. The first one was way too big, the second one was way too small, the third one is just right, you know, Goldilocks. And I was working on it, and I almost just decided to go with the too small ear. And then I had the thought that, you know, honestly, if I don't let myself nitpick all of it, I won't be happy with it. And I had that feeling on the panda. Actually, let me go get it and I'll explain. So when I made the panda, I was trying to hurry up and get it done so I could show it for one of my vlogs. And I do really like it, but the nitpicky part of me, you know, that looks at it and says, like, it could be, you know, just a little bit better, says that I need to take 1 row out of the white part of the body, probably 1 row out of the gray. I might have to make it again to make sure, and that I need to add more rows to the head. Just the way that it sits, to me, it looks like the shoulders are up really high, kind of like it's nervous, because the proportions between the head and the body are not correct, in my opinion. And I mean, and these are my patterns, and I want them to be perfect. And I know they can't always be, you know, completely perfect, and I'll make little mistakes, but it's something that I notice that if I don't fix, it's gonna drive me crazy. So I had that realization about the baby elephant that I've got to let myself work through all of the creative process, including tearing things out, trying again. I mean, I've torn this one out 3 times now as well. Last week I said I got the shape where I wanted it, and that was mostly true. But then when I tried to add the nose to it, I realized I needed another row in the head because the nose was sitting too high. So I needed another row up here. So I had to take it out up to here, add another row, and then, you know, go at it again. So if I don't let myself do that, it really is hampering the creative process. So it takes more time, it's not as much fun, but I am happier with the end result. So I've got the arms done. I think it's fun to like kind of assemble it as I go, you know, like this, so I can see how it's coming and if there are any changes I want to make. So I've got the arms done. I'm not going to be able to hold these on. I've got the legs done. Well, maybe I can. Got the legs. Like something like that. And I've got 1 ear. I have to finish the other one. And then clearly I don't have the eyes on yet, but they're made. Just about ready to go on. So it will definitely be my smallest project yet, but I wanted to come up with something that was smaller and possibly faster to make up and easier. I don't know if I achieved easier. It's still somewhat complicated as you try to assemble all of the pieces, but but it's been fun. It's been interesting to try and take my big elephant pattern and manipulate it so that it can be a smaller elephant. Anyway, so the only other thing I really have to show to document for this week's vlog is another box of material. So I've started working on an alpaca, kind of in my spare moments. I have the head, well, this will be the head, and if this was the profile, we'd have the muzzle coming out here, and then I'll do a neck coming down and then the body coming out with 4 legs coming down. So it should stand up all by itself. So far my projects have all been sitting, but this one should stand, which will be interesting. I haven't done it before, but I'm excited. That's one of my other goals. So next week, I really should have the baby elephant done. And I also am still working on the owl pattern. And it does seem a little haphazard to have like 3 projects going on at once, but there's something about it that really just works for me. I like having multiple things to work on, and I'm excited about different things at different times, and so I work better on certain projects, and then, you know, sometimes finishing something gives me a lot of like enthusiasm to go and finish another. So it is just good for me to have multiple things to work on at once. So anyhow, that is going to be it for me this week. I hope you have a lovely remainder of your week, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.